Hi, welcome to the Gamesplainer. I'm Jeff the Gamesplainer, and today I'm gamesplaining Century Eastern Wonders. So if you've watched the other videos, you'll have an idea of the rules behind Century Eastern Wonders. I'm going to have a playthrough, set up the game for 2 players. The only difference with the 2-player game is that if I were to build one of these outposts on the same location as one of my opponents, it would cost me 2 spices to do that instead of just the 1. So as white is the first player, yellow will get to choose their starting position and he'll choose start there, and he also gets to choose his starting spices or herbs or whatever you want to call them, the yellow cubes. Then the other player gets to choose his starting assortment. The other thing that I didn't really talk about in the Gamesplanation is this. So when one of these is purchased, we take one from the top to replace it. Now, that might be just replacing with another one of points, or it may be replacing with that one. If it is replacing with the X, that means that that port is now closed, so there's only 3 other ports to go to. Once someone collects one of the other ports, that X comes across to it, and then the new one comes out. So to start the game, we shuffle that in amongst the top pile, and I believe we're ready to go. So we're starting with the yellow player. His very first move is going to be go to here. He gets to build an outpost to show that that's one of the places he's using. He's using 2 red to get 2 yellow and a brown, and then it is blue's turn. Blue is going to go up to here. Now, something I didn't really talk about in the rules is when you're using a spot, so to start with, blue will obviously get his outpost there. He has 4 yellows. What he can do is he can actually do that action twice. So he trades 4 yellows for 4 reds. So you're able to do an action as many times as you wish to do it. It's now over to the white's turn, and white is going to go 1 again. So it's not costing any of the herbs or spices to do the moves. He will build there. Notice that 1, that will be points at the end of the game. He has 1 brown, and that trades for 1 green and 3 yellow, and it's back to blue's turn. Blue will now once again just move the 1 to there, build his outpost. He'll use 3 of those reds to get 9 yellow. His boat is now full. So what these guys are trying to do is gain the correct combination of colors for one of those tiles. It's white's turn again. He's going to come down here. Notice he didn't stop there, but he'll drop a cube there. He'll build his outpost on that one. That allows him to change yellow into green, so he's going to do that twice. So 4 yellow to 2 green. So he now has the 3 green. He needs to find a way to get the red. Let's see what happens. Blue is going to drop one of these off there to get to here. Here he's going to trade 3 yellow. So he builds his outpost first. Then trade 3 yellow for 1 brown. It's back to white's turn. White is going to step down to here, build an outpost. He doesn't have the 2 brown, so what he's going to do instead is just take the 2 yellow cubes. Blue is now coming down to here. He'll use that, which clears out that deck for him. For the moment, he'll take that as the bonus, so it basically allows him to move 2 squares without having to pay the cost. He'll then trade in 5 yellow for the 3 green. It's now white's turn. White is going to move across 1 to build that, which will then clear that out. So he will actually take this one because he can see what's coming up and what he needs to do. He doesn't have enough yellow to actually action that, so he'll once again take just the 2 yellows. This, because he's taken the 2 yellows, gives him 1 red also, and that will continue to work all the way through the game. And it's now blue's turn. Now the problem we have is blue is going after this, and white is also going after that, because both of them can fulfill it. Blue has this, which allows him to get to here, but he's going to have to spend 2 more cubes to get there. If he spends the 2 cubes, he doesn't have enough. So blue's going to have to keep thinking about a different way to do these actions, or a different action to do. So he will instead go 1 to there to build the outpost. Can't do the thing, so he'll just take the 2 yellows. Then white will go 1. He has the 3 green and 1 red. They go back to the bank. He gets that tile and the next one comes out. So notice the crosses come out, which means that we're going to have to go somewhere else to get the next one. Okay, I think you can see how the game plays and all the thinking that goes on with this game. If you have any comments or suggestions, please write them below. If you have any games that you wish to be Gamesplayed, please shoot me an email at thegamesplainer@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at thegamesplainer to keep up to date with the games I'm playing. Subscribe to my videos to keep up to date with the games I'm gamesplaining. And until next time, enjoy gaming.